Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to restring this 10,000 Escape Plans BJD doll. In my unboxing videos linked in the description below, I noted that the joints of these dolls were super loose, and some of you requested that I make a tutorial on how to tighten the strings. By the way, if you're enjoying my BJD doll content, don't forget to like and subscribe. I have unboxing videos as well as doll makeup tutorials. My channel is still pretty new, so it would help me out so much. Alright, let's get started. You don't need any special tools, just some basic items that you can find around your home. First, remove the head and neck joint and all the clothes. Remove the hands, including the S-hooks. Remove all of the arm parts. You can see a tiny letter L or R on the elbow joints to see which arm it goes with. This one has a letter R for the right arm. To avoid mistakes, lay out the body parts in order. Keep the left arm on the left side and the right arm on the right side. This elbow has a letter L for the left arm. Pull out the elastic string that connected the arms together. Remove the S-hook from the elastic cord at the top of the neck. Now for the legs. Remove the feet first, including the hooks. The left and right knees are indicated by an L or an R. This one has an R because it's the right knee. Remove all the leg parts. Remember to keep them in order and on the correct side. If your doll still has wires in her legs, pull them out. I want to show you that this knee has a letter L on it for the left leg. Pull out the elastic strings. It takes a little bit of force to pull the strings out from her torso. Now to restring the doll, starting with the arms. Since the elastic band was too loose, I tied a knot to make it shorter. You don't need any fancy tools to restring your doll. I used some paper clips, dental floss to help thread the elastic cord through the body parts, and a stronger string for the end when it starts getting tight. I like using floss to guide the elastic because you can kind of pull it stiff so it's easier to thread through the body parts, but you can use regular string or thread too. I loosely tied the floss around the elastic cord, and now I'm going to thread it through the torso. I'm going to cut off this extra bit after the knot so it can fit inside the middle of the torso. Pull the elastic loop through the armholes, making sure the knot is in the middle, inside the torso. Here's what it should look like at this point. Now to pull the elastic cord through the arm parts, I used a paper clip to prevent the cord from going back inside the body. Attach my floss to the elastic. Pull the elastic cord through the arm parts, doing one whole arm first. The elastic kept getting pulled too much and the knot coming out of the torso, so I decided to take off the paper clip and loop it over the neck instead. Let's continue putting together the right arm. Now we're about to put on the hand, but I'm going to hook the paper clip through the elastic first to make sure it doesn't fall back inside the arm. Now hook the hand onto the elastic cord. Then remove the paper clip. Yay, we did one arm! Now let's do the other arm. Use the floss to thread the elastic cord through all of the parts. Attach the hand. Remove the paper clip. I'm pulling both sides just to make sure they're even. And we finished doing the arms. Now the joints feel tighter and they're easier to pose. Now for the legs. In this doll, each leg is held together by its own elastic band. I'm going to cut off the knots and tie them so that they're shorter. Now that we have the shorter leg loops, let's put one of these through the torso. Use the floss to thread the elastic through the top of the torso into one of the hip holes. Make sure the knot is in the middle, inside of the torso. Now do the other elastic band in the same way. Now you should have something that looks like this. Hook a paper clip through the elastic bands at the top of the torso to keep them from falling inside the body. Use the floss to thread the elastic through the leg parts. Do one leg at a time. There's an L or R on the hip and knee joints to tell you which side it goes on. This one has an R for the right knee. Put a paper clip through the elastic loop before you put on the foot. The elastic is pretty tight right now, so I used some pliers to help me put the hook through the elastic cord. Now attach the foot. Remove the floss and the paper clip. Yay, we finished one whole leg! Now let's move on to the other one. attach all the parts of the other leg. Now that we've done both legs, let's finish putting together the doll. We're going to pull both elastic bands through the upper torso so it comes out through the top of the neck. You need to use a bit more force for this step, so I'm going to use a stronger string to pull these elastic bands. Put the string through both elastic bands. It's a little difficult now because the elastic bands are pretty tight. Remove the paper clip. The neck hole is really narrow, so I'm actually going to use some floss to guide the string through the neck. Attach the S-hook to the neck. Originally, the smaller side of the hook is attached to the elastic bands, but I don't think it really matters. That was a little difficult, but now you can remove the string and attach the neck joint. And now you're done restringing your doll. Now the joints are much tighter and it's easier for this doll to stand and pose. Here she is all dressed up. I'm happy with the way she stands and poses now. She came with an extra face, so I'm gonna use her for another doll makeover. You can see her next to the other doll that I already customized. I have a playlist of all my BJD repaints. The link is in the description below. Even though she stands pretty well now, I still use these doll stands for extra stability. You can find it in my BJD supplies list linked below. You can customize these doll stands to fit a variety of fashion dolls from short to tall. I have a separate tutorial showing you how to do it. By the way, I got all of these dolls from KikaGoods.com. You can use my exclusive promo code to get 10% off your purchase at Kika Goods. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Thanks for watching!